You were built to be an addict, and so was everyone around you. Anything you like, you want more and more. Your brain has the ability to learn behaviors that give it pleasure. The easier, the better. But it cannot differentiate between which ones are good for you and which ones aren't. All of this is possible because of one molecule called dopamine. This will be released whenever anything gives us pleasure. Then the next time your brain will release dopamine at the very sight or even thought of that thing. It's your prefrontal cortex that keeps you on a leash like, no, don't you do it. Don't you do it. The question is, what makes it so irresistible to do some things and so hard to do others? The answer is supernormal stimuli. Dopamine is what has been motivating humans to achieve more. It has motivated us to find food when we're hungry, get social status when we're the loser of the group. Basically anything that helps us survive and reproduce. Today companies are exploiting that instinct for profit using supernormal stimuli, which are intense and exaggerated version of the real things that are so attractive that they make the real thing uninteresting. What's the point in having a real conversation? That's boring. I'd rather listen to Joe Rogan. Take porn, for example. We are biologically wired to seek out desirable traits in potential mates. Women with childbearing qualities and men with stronger features. Porn pumps these things to supernormal levels through surgeries and steroids. So porn is a supernormal stimuli of reproduction, which is a powerful primal instinct. As is social media. Cooperation and group harmony is what caused humans to succeed even though we are nowhere as strong as tigers or jaguars. Have you seen those things? So we are genetically wired to seek approval from our social group. Social media hijacks this baser need and keeps us in a loop of approval seeking. Every post, every like is an opportunity for approval. Now on that note, do leave a like. Our primitive brain doesn't know that the online lives of everyone around us is curated and manipulated for approval, making us depressed about our lives, making us fear that we are the weak link and might get kicked out of the tribe, making us anxious and stressed. Video games are a replication of the real world, without any of the risks. They provide an exaggerated sense of progression by trophies and level ups. In real life, someone might be working a 9 to 5, but in a video game, they are a level 99 warlock. Taking advantage of the primal need to be desirable, valuable, and have a good relationship with the rest of the tribe. Junk food. We evolved to find high calorie and safe food. But junk food is a supernormal stimuli of the real thing, loaded with artificial sugars and colorings. I've had my ups and downs with these things. I was a skinny kid. I barely ate, but no one worried because I looked fine. They thought I had a fast metabolism, but I was barely eating. All my energy came from sugary things and later on caffeine. I had these huge spikes in energy followed by crashes. I didn't know anything was wrong because my hunger signals didn't crave for real food. It wanted sugars and sweets. Real meals had to be made interesting through television and later on social media. After we indulge in these things, our baseline dopamine, which is where our dopamine levels usually rest for everyday activities like movement and stuff, gets higher. And the same things are no longer pleasurable. Think of dopamine as the gas in the tank. Using that dopamine to go downhill or choosing the supernormal stimuli is fun. You're going fast, time flies, but after that, when you have to go uphill or do the productive things, it gets hard. Because now you have even less gas in the tank, so you have to get out of the car and push, making it harder for you to move. Because it's boring. So the brain just avoids it, choosing to go further downhill. Even though it's not fun anymore. So ideally, once you wake up, you use that gas to do difficult things, drive uphill. And later on, you can have a little drive downhill, because who are we kidding? That's fun. Caffeine is like nitrous oxide. Whichever way you're going, it'll give you a boost. But you'll also burn more fuel. And every day after you rest and recharge, you get a full tank of gas. But remember, dopamine isn't the pleasure molecule, but also the pleasure anticipatory molecule. So it'll push you to get things that may not be immediately available and might require driving uphill for a while. Good news is, it'll get easier, because now your brain knows that there's good things uphill. So it'll give you some dopamine early on, making it easier to put in the work, making you addicted to the hard work. So you remain locked in. Getting a degree, completing that project, and exercising, all of these require dopamine. Now you might wonder, where do I start? Dopamine detox. Dopamine detox is intentionally removing these supernormal stimuli out of your life. Easier said than done, right? Well, remove them for as little as a day, and what we need to do is observe which ones have the strongest pull. Looking to the basic need that isn't fulfilled is the key to avoiding these behaviors long term. Dopamine isn't your enemy, it's your fuel. You can be addicted to doom scrolling or addicted to progress. Either way, dopamine will push you. The choice is yours. If this helped you rethink dopamine, drop a like so your brain gets that sweet little hit. And check out the next video to learn how food affects your energy and brain fog. See ya!